First down, Burrow to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Completed over the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To throw again, it's Burrow. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Burrow from the gun. Catch is made in close. Oh, the football's loose. And the Dolphins got it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play no one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard, and it's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
The Miami offense headed out there now. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Burrow setting to throw. He's on the move. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. Returns looking good so far. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Tua Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Going play action, Tua Tagovailoa. It's taken in by Washington. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the 2nd half with some needed points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie this game at 21. Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Brown on the inside give. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, here's Burrow. He's on the move. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Burrow out of the shotgun. This one taken in by Chase. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And he gets him around 6 there. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 4. Completes this one to Chase. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa off the play fake. He lofts it deep left. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut it to 1 late in the third. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie us up 28-all. Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing is Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Play action now, Burrow. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be Dolphins football. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here. Achane again. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Tua now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st down, here's Tua. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Catch is made down the right sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the 2nd half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And look at this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll run again with Brown. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 3 on that gain. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on first. On the move into the red zone. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. They motion a receiver left. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to first and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And the type of game that he has been putting together, wow, we're going to see some of these highlights now, Brock, and I expect a lot of times over the next week, too. He has thrown this offense to the end zone time and again. What a showing. This is one of the elite games that we have seen from him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa has a man, it's Achan. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Here's Achan up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. And they send a man in motion. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. He fires one deep down the left. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. They get 37 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Zach Taylor decisive. He's got the challenge flag out there.
The previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. The throw is caught.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. He'll throw it. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No. Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. The Bengals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Has a lane past the 45. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Two timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. First down, Burrow to throw. Finds him on the slant. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Bengals down by only 3. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Back to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Moss is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have taken the lead late. Zach Moss, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He's on the move. He keeps it and takes off. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw it. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
They've got a man in motion. Now to throw. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Trying for it, it's Achane. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. They send Hill right. Here he is to throw. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Third down, 1 yard to go. Running back sent in motion. Here he is to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. And 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass, and a 4th down instead.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. It's victory formation the rest of the way for the Bengals, who take a knee. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
All right, guys. I know you guys really enjoyed this last one. This is probably the most entertaining gameplay we have had. But you know, Joe Burrow, well, I call him just Joe. Jamar Chase, and Tonga Vailoa. You know, these guys got history going back into college football. LSU versus Alabama, right? Yeah, Alabama. And that was a stat. I think that was like 2019. That game happened in 2019. That was a stat, like a future draft picks in that whole game. Like everybody, both teams, future draft picks. And I was like, in 2019, I was like, how old was I? I was like probably like 10 or 11. I don't know. I might have been, I don't know. I think I was maybe 9 or 10. Not 11. I wasn't 11. I was probably like 9 or 10 at that time. I watched a little bit of football. That's when I really started to get, I really started to get into football around like in 2020 during like the pandemic and stuff like that. It was a weird time to get into football. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to speak on that. But as I was saying last night, God is coming. I don't know when. Nobody knows when, because he shows up in his own time. And I know our outro got cut short last night, and I apologize for that, y'all. I appreciate you guys. Even on my account, my gaming account, you guys have been, messaging me, asking for advice, asking for the updated rosters and stuff like that. And all you have to do is to go into community creation, find the updated rosters, and it's there. And I appreciate you guys for asking me questions. I love that. People are even asking me stuff at school now, bro. Like I just feel like I'm famous, you know what I'm saying? But I don't take none of this for granted. I'm a humble guy. I don't think I'm better than anybody else. I'm still learning. I'm an upcoming young YouTuber. And I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for you guys to put my family in a better place. So my mom doesn't have to work another day in her life. She can just, spend the rest of her life just relaxing. I could take her wherever she wants. My brother could take her wherever she wants. She doesn't have to work another day in her life. But make sure you guys always be grateful, be humble for everything that you get. Don't matter if it's small, big, pause. Whatever you get, be grateful, be humble, be respectful to your parents, to your loved ones. Don't lie to people. Always tell the truth. People love honesty. Yeah, honesty might hurt, but I promise you, people love honest people. I love honest people. I'm a very honest person. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say I'm a very honest person, but I'm an honest person because you know what I'm saying? Like I used to lie a lot, but I gotten out of that because when I was younger, I used to lie a lot. So, as you're getting a little bit older, especially at my age, I'm 17. So it's kind of like, you have to realize that lying is not the answer. Lying would not get you. Yeah, it might get you out of some things sometimes. Most of the time, it will not. The truth, telling the truth will always set you free. Always. I don't care if you still get punished or not. Yo, it feels like you just lifted off, I want to say, 45 dumbbell. You just lifted it off your chest, bro. That's what it feels like when you tell the truth and you be honest. Because people love honest people. I love honest people. I'm an honest person. I will tell you straight up. If you're wrong, you're wrong, bro. If you're right, you're right. If you need to fix this, fix that, bro. And I want you guys to be 100% with me too. If I need to fix some things in my videos, I'm going to try to fix them. You know what I'm saying? If some things I need to work on, I know I do. You guys tell me, I'm going to try to fix it. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to say I appreciate you guys. I love y'all so much. If I could find my phone. I mean, we done came We done came a long way. 63 subscribers. 63. We're almost at 70. Almost at 70 subscribers, man. This is just unreal. And then 100. We're almost at 100. Know what I'm saying? Go check out my first video. My first video is already out. I appreciate all the love and the support from everybody, man. Thank you guys so much. More videos coming, as always, every single day. What else do I have to say? Make sure, I always forget this part. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I had a person also today that asked me earlier today when I was at school. They messaged me. And they was like, why is the video so mid? Not mid, but why do you start it like in the mid quarter? Like I want to say like he was talking about like the third quarter, in the middle half of the third quarter. And I was like, the reason why, I think it was the Vikings versus the Cowboys. And the reason why was because it was late. It was very late around this time. Right now, I wanted to get it out, the video out. I don't want to wait the next day. And plus I have school. So that's why, like, if it's later, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If it's around like 9 something, the videos are gonna be longer. If it's 10, the videos are gonna be not short, but just a little bit short than usual. You feel me? And yeah. See you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a blessed night, blessed day wherever you at. For us, a blessed night. Anywhere else, I hope you have a blessed day, blessed night. May God be with you. God bless you all. Love, love, love. Jolly Good is out, and see you guys tomorrow.